Good morning at 7:30 a.m. here on News 6 Plus. Welcome to Breakfast with Bridgett. I'm Bridgett Ellison. It's great to have you with us on this terrific Tuesday morning. And thankfully, the storm has passed, but of course, we are, thinking about all those who are dealing with the system now moving north into the Carolinas and Georgia, and where it's really slowing down and dumping a lot of rain, and there could be catastrophic flooding. So we will check in with Candace in just a second. Today we have a live guest coming up. DJ Lowhite will join us, and he is inspiring people to beat the odds in so many ways. He has a great story. We featured him on News 6 at 9 many years ago, so I'm excited to catch up with him again today. So that is coming up. He'll tell us about some of his Paralympic feats and what's next on the table for him, and we're looking forward to that. So stick around. But first, want to get over to the Pinpoint Weather Center. Chief Meteorologist Candace Campos. You are having a hard time catching your breath, Candace. It's been a busy morning.
All of a sudden, I looked at Steve. I was like, I'm supposed to be doing something. I'm like, wait, I've got Breakfast with Bridgett.
And did you get another warning just now, or we just had the one that expired at 7?
Yeah, we had the one that expired at 7. We had a tornado warning that popped very nicely right in the middle of the show, which is great because we can get your information out there fast. The only problem is that you're also trying to troubleshoot and get everything set up. So for people who don't know, when we get that tornado warning, we alert managers or the directors or producers, and they get us on TV. Normally we get about maybe a minute or two to prep the show, but they'll prep the graphics. So when all of a sudden it's happening right after you got off air, and then you're turning around and trying to troubleshoot everything, it just gets very busy very fast. So that's exactly what happened this morning. Tornado warning was issued for parts of Orange and Brevard County. And the reason why it developed is because we're still talking about some of this residual kind of activity and that spin that Debbie's still creating in the atmosphere in those feeder bands. Although very minimal, we only have one little feeder band coming through. It's picking up some spin in the atmosphere, and that's what popped that tornado warning that developed this morning. So let me show you what's going on right now. We have the radar showing you that a lot of the rain has really fallen apart a little bit. So that's certainly some good news at this point in time. Still kind of keeping close tabs right now with the National Weather Service. They do say that we do have some of that rotation that they're tracking, and we are picking up on that a little bit on the radar. Right now, Chuliota, Lake Pickett, seeing some of that heavy rain, but really right now looks like the heaviest the rain is now approaching areas of Mims, areas of Titusville, Demick Grove there in just north of Wilson. As of now, though, no big lightning strikes being picked up on the radar at this point in time. So here's your weather story. Gusty winds, we're going to get those lingering downpours. Although the risk for severe storms is not high for today, again, when we still talk about that spin in the atmosphere from Debbie, it can't be ruled out, and that's exactly what we're dealing with now. Wednesday, drier air is going to start filtering in across central Florida. And again, we're going to continue to see rain chances go down a little bit come Wednesday and Thursday. Then by the end of the week, we're going to get back to a normal summertime pattern. Taking a live picture right now from Cape Canaveral Launch Credit Union camera, you can see the gusty winds there with those palm fronds blowing in the wind. And we're going to continue to see those winds whip up. Right now, our wind gusts between about 15 to 30 mile per hour wind gusts right now in Orlando, 29 mile per hour gusts there in Cape Canaveral, Cocoa Beach, New Smyrna Beach, at about 31 for the gusts there. Clouds and rain forecast still showing a lot of that moisture wrapping around. Again, the timing could be a little bit off on this modeling, but I just wanted to show you kind of the trend of what we're seeing. Later on this afternoon, a couple of those scattered showers and possibly some thunderstorms could bubble up, along with the heating of the day as temperatures warm back up into those low 90s. We can't rule out the chance of some rain, so our coverage for today sits at about a 60%. But then come Wednesday, you can see there's still that overall spin in the atmosphere, but by Wednesday, it looks like we will be tapping into some drier air. So today's hourly forecast, highs today near 90, which is still about 2 degrees shy of an average there of 92. We'll continue to stay near normal for your Wednesday. Then we'll start ramping up those rain chances a little higher, especially as we head into your weekend. Back to school as of right now, looking pretty good. Highs, though, will be hot. 96 will be your high for everyone going back to school on Monday. So that's your next 7 days. We're going to continue to keep our eyes on the radar. We, of course, will let you know. We'll break in on clickorlando.com, on News 6 Plus, on News 6, on our Pinpoint Weather app. Wherever you need us, we'll be there. And we have everything to kind of all eyes right now on that radar.
All right. Hopefully things get much calmer from here on out, but I know you'll keep
From
us
your
posted.
from your mouth to God's ears, Bridgett.
Yes,
Is it
ma'am.
Friday yet? It's funny because Jonathan Kagas, we leave each other little notes here when, just kind of the
Yes.
day of graphics that we've left each other, updates to what happened overnight. And at the bottom, we have a little comment section, and he wrote,
Mm-hmm.
"Is it December yet?" That's what he wrote. Is it December yet? No, it's not. It's not.
Yeah, 1 week at a time with that.
Let's just keep our eyes forward. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Bridgett.
we made it. We made it. All right.
Yes.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks, goodness. Okay. Let's check in with Trooper Steve. And, he and I are probably going to be looking for a GI specialist soon because we keep eating junk food,
Oh yeah.
the flaming variety.
Listen, I don't know how you
We got
do
to cut
that
back.
in
No,
in a morning show
why are you bringing me flaming Cheetos is what I want to know.
because you got yourself. I'm observant, Bridget, and I watch out for y'all. And last time you got me Funyuns, you had yourself a lovely bag of flaming hot Cheetos in the middle of the show. So
I
of course
needed
I'm
to
going to
kick
get you
it up
something
a
you like.
notch.
Yeah, I'm going to get you something you like. Come on now. You said we're a mess, y'all. We're a
No,
mess. We eat the most random things in the morning.
well, it's like you can eat a cheeseburger at 4 a.m. It's ridiculous, but
Oh, yes, you could. I could eat some asparagus, a medium rare steak, extra seared. Oh,
anytime.
here
Yeah.
we anytime. How are you doing this morning?
Great. How are you? I know you said you had a stiff neck and all this stuff.
I
Like,
can't move.
So is
I
it
can't
because
move.
you were out in the weather all day yesterday, or what is it?
I think
Is it
just like
Arthur? Like, who is it?
a lot of guys I know, they put their health off. I don't know. The wife's been on me. My back of my shoulder has been bothering me for well over a month. I do think a mix of yesterday in and out of the truck driving, and then of course maybe even a lot of that underlying stress. And then I
I
got
know.
home, and someone goes, "So what'd you do?" And I said, "Bridget, I opened my sliding glass door, and all of a sudden my life said, not today." And I locked up so hard. So this is about all I've got right now. About all
Oh
I've got.
gosh. It's highs and lows with you because you got a big Officer of the Year award over the weekend from Mothers Against Drunk
Oh,
Driving. I know
thank you.
you were blown away. You said that you just didn't even think you would get it. And I mean,
I didn't
wow,
because,
congratulations.
thank you. There were well in attendance, over 500 law enforcement officers there. About 30 of us were nominated for this specific award. It is the Deputy
Hmm.
Laurel Morrell Award, and it was named after a deputy who. The award was just recently renamed. It
Hmm.
was always the Law Enforcement Officer of the Year, but it just took over this deputy's name because of he dedicated his life to education and DUI enforcement, and
Hmm.
recently was diagnosed with severe cancer and unfortunately passed away. So,
Hmm.
Mother Against Drunk Driving renamed the award after him. And when I was told I was nominated for it, I was just like, okay, thank you. I appreciate
Hmm.
it. But what I do here is only because of the great support we get from everybody else and the opportunities I get to host so many things. So, the University of Central Florida nominated me for not only my advocacy, but our advocacy here at News 6. And we're the only ones, and I'm so proud to say it, across the country that have both a law enforcement officer and a news anchor as part of the staff. And to be able to do so much of the stuff we do, to me, it's crazy. I'm a cop. I'm outspoken on TV, and we have the support of our community here. And that was recognized over the weekend. And I'm standing there. I hear my name. I look up at Larry Coggins. He's the executive director of MAD, former state trooper. And I'm like, you're joking me right now. He's like, get up here.
Yeah.
It was cool to be around those men and women who are working because you guys know I miss it so much, and to have their support
And I know that's
was
not the only
really nice.
organization you work with that's involved with trying to prevent driving under the influence, like the DeMott
Right,
Foundation. You work with them as
of
well,
course.
and Mr. DeMott
But
is
when
really involved in
you
that.
get a national organization that recognizes the little things we do here, I got emotional. I'm usually not a loss of words. I can barely talk about anything that we did, but it was a great night,
Hmm.
absolutely great night, and to bring that home here back to our community means a lot to me.
Oh, congratulations again, and hopefully
Thank you.
a good slow traffic day for you today. You need an easy day today.
I'd love an easy day today. We can
But
go straight to the maps.
okay.
It's a little interesting out there this morning, especially after that storm that Candace was tracking moved through. It really kind of messed us up this morning. So westbound I-4, you can see on the map there, a little slow as you're approaching downtown, much slower than what we're used to. And there is a crash on westbound 4-way close to south, but it's not blocking any travel lanes. DOT cam there showing that we're currently in the clear. But what we're not in the clear of are those wet roadways. So you need to be cautious. Slow down as you're approaching the traffic light. Don't take off too fast. Candace, you're coming up on your weather hit here in a few. Floor director waving like a bird over to my left here. 408 out by the east side. Nice and clear. But this is where that tornado warning had moved through. So you got to be careful this morning. Lake Pickett area. When we talk about rural portions of our area, we're not saying no one lives there. We're just saying, look, this is a wooded area, so it may be a little difficult to get in and out. So you got to be careful this morning. 417 running clear, and then we just zoom out a little bit so we can see that Metro Orlando area. And things for the most part nice and smooth this morning, Bridgett. So last little portion there, John Young Parkway out by I-4. Whoa, looked like it was speeding there for a second, just catching up. Things running clear. So even though we had that weather move in, Bridgett, things for crash-wise, not too bad.
Good.
People just need to look, it's not just yesterday. This is stuff that we should be paying attention to all the time. We know that the roads get wet. We know there's clowns out there that are not going to drive too good. So we have to watch out for them. I use the clowns. It's an official thing on Trooper Steve on patrol now, if you didn't know.
Well, every day is the same circus, different clowns. Anyway, yes. I'll talk to you later. What are you doing on patrol, really quickly?
Results 1 is in for maintenance this morning, so they can tune in for a pre-recorded one at 8:30, but no live one today at 10. We got to get her back up and running from yesterday's hard work. So.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Trooper Steve.
See ya.
Bye. I want to get to a little bit of news before we take a quick break and come back with our interview with DJ Lowhite. But first, really strange, shocking details coming out of Lake County now with that deadly deputy ambush that happened over the weekend. News 6's Mark Lehman has more on new information released from Lake County Sheriff's Office.
Julie was taken into custody.
Lake County Sheriff Peyton Grinnell announcing the arrest of Julie Cepizio as the mastermind behind the ambush that took the life of Master Deputy Bradley Link and seriously wounded First-Class Deputy Stefano Gargano and Master Deputy Harold Howell.
She states that she was trying to lure the neighbors to her residence so that Michael could kill them. She was not successful because of our deputies.
Grinnell saying Julie claimed to hear from God and that her husband Michael Cepizio was a guardian angel who followed her commands. Investigators say Michael was waiting inside her home with their 2 adult daughters and at least 20 firearms. The deputies went inside thinking they were helping victims of a crime.
A female yells from within the residence as she racks a firearm and states, "My king will kill all of you. You are Lucifer's children."
Deputy Link was shot in the back, but Grinnell says he kept trying heroically to end the conflict before he was killed. The 2 other deputies were also shot in the ambush, but were able to escape. Investigators believe Julie's husband and 2 daughters then took their own lives.
So, of course, we'll continue following that. We also have the information about the GoFundMe pages to help the deputies' families and with those medical and expenses for funeral on clickorlando.com, so you can check that out. Also this morning, Tropical Storm Debbie, of course, Candace talked about it quite a bit. It's now slowing down as it moves across Georgia and Carolina, and catastrophic flooding could possibly happen there. His News 6's Ezzy Castro with more.
This morning, Tropical Storm Debbie continues to bring heavy rain and strong winds as it makes its way to Georgia and the Carolinas. The storm made landfall as a Category 1 hurricane in Florida's Big Bend yesterday, but flooding problems extended all the way down the Gulf Coast. In Sarasota County, nearly 500 people had to be rescued from high waters.
The Florida Division of Emergency Management has completed 435 storm-related missions. and they are currently in the process of completing another 400 more.
The storm is being blamed for at least 5 deaths, including a 13-year-old in Levy County after a tree fell on a mobile home. Also near Tampa, a 64-year-old man lost control driving and crashed into the Tampa Bypass Canal.
Just did not expect this again. You know, we're just shaking our heads over it.
So we'll keep monitoring the weather and let you know what happens with Debbie as the coming days move forward. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with DJ Lowhite. Welcome back to Breakfast with Bridgett. It is 7:47. I'm excited about our guest we have this morning because he was on News 6 at 9 several years back, probably in the top 10 of my favorite guests that appeared on News 6 at 9 because we had so much fun on that show. And DJ Lowhite is here. Good morning, DJ.
Good morning, Bridgett.
I see you have something around your neck. What are you rocking this morning?
I'm at one of my medals I won.
Oh my goodness, tell us about it.
So, I won 6 medals. I did track, I did the 100, the 200, the 60, and then in throwing, I did shot put, discus, javelin.
Whoa. How long did you train for this? This was the Hartford Nationals Adaptive Sports Competition in Birmingham. How long did you train for it,
Yes.
DJ?
2 months.
Wow. So that was a quick turnaround. What inspired you to go into competitive sports?
Well, when I was younger, I liked to play around and run a lot. And then one day, my friend's parents came up to my mom and they said, "Your son's really fast, he should get into track."
And so, when we met you, you had gone viral for your dancing videos, and that really turned into a big opportunity for you. Tell people who don't know your story about sort of what happened.
I was a dancer. I went on the news. And I did street performing.
And so you've had lots of opportunities to do different things with dancing.
Yep. I dance at my church. I dance at events. And I perform.
And
I'm a party entertainer.
And I still follow you on Instagram. Isn't it DJ Low Dances, or what's the handle again?
Low Dances. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, DJ Low Dances. So it's like DJ LOH Dances.
EIT.
No.
Oh.
No, LOH.
Well, not EIT, it's dances.
Okay, DJ Low Dances, so LOH Dances. Okay, so if people want to check that out, but mainly right now you're talking about your sports competition and what you're doing there. And so how has this inspired you? How has it inspired other people with different abilities?
Well, I feel great about it. It makes me feel happy. And I like to encourage other people.
And Mom is off camera. We met Mom as well last time you were here in studio. And you have a great family story too. Tell us about you and your mom and just, just how they've been a great blessing in your life.
My mom does Lego. She displays at Lego shows. And we travel around the U.S. in my RV. And my dad works. And my sister and I help my dad. And I just like going to all the new states. It's basically my school work. I'm homeschooled.
Mm-hmm. What was it like meeting other athletes in the Paralympics competition?
It was so much fun. I'm so excited to see other people with disabilities like me. And I enjoyed it.
So what's next?
I want to go to the Paralympics when I'm 16.
When's that?
And I know I am, because I'm going to work up to it.
I know you will. When do you turn 16?
4 years.
Oh, got a little ways to go, so you're going to keep training?
Mm-hmm.
What about school? Are you excited about school going back, or are you year-round since you said you're homeschooled?
I'm going back around. In the summertime, I get a break, I'm doing school today. I'm excited.
Awesome. And what about your dancing gigs? Do you have anything coming up?
Yes, I'm going to LA to do a halftime show.
Oh my goodness, for who?
The NBA.
So the Lakers or Clippers or
It's the
WNBA.
WNBA.
Awesome. So are you gonna? I hope you post that, or I hope Mom posts that.
Of course.
So where can we find you and follow you?
On Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. DJ Low Dances. So
DJ Low Dances.
And then DJ Low Run, one with the same, but instead of dancing, it's running, and it shows me doing my throwing and my running.
Okay, I'm gonna follow that one next. DJ Low Running. And DJ, thank you so much for everything you're doing, your positivity, and just showing everyone that you can do anything you want, right?
Yeah, I have a disability. It doesn't stop me from doing anything. I use it.
Well, I'm sure that's inspiring so many people. So keep it up, and we appreciate you checking in with us again today. So I hope to catch up with you again soon.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Bye. Have a good one.
Stay strong, everyone.
Yes, that's right. Speaking of competitions, we're giving away tickets, more tickets, guys. We're always giving away tickets. I wish I was eligible to try to win these tickets. We have tickets to Daytona, to the Coke Zero Sugar 400. Starting today, you can enter win 2 tickets to meet a driver and do a meet and greet. And we also have 8 secondary prizes, including 2 tickets to the Wawa 250 and the Coke Zero Sugar 400. And so you do have to be an insider to enter to win all these different contests we have, but it is a free thing to enter on clickorlando.com, where you get access to exclusive content, and of course you're eligible to enter all these contests. We're constantly giving away great things. So again, clickorlando.com/insider to sign up anytime for that. Also, another good contest, if saving money is your thing, or maybe you need a new refrigerator, we are giving away a new fridge from Southeast Steel and a $500 Walmart gift card, so you can fill it up, and you can enter once a day now through the 16th. Again, clickorlando.com/insider. So get on that. We're going to go right now, and we'll be back with more breakfast tomorrow. Until then, take care.